I spent this past summer in Palestine and Israel. My research looks at the politics of access under occupation, namely water access and water quality in the West Bank and Gaza.
I was in Burma, working with Colors Rainbow, a local NGO dedicated to LGBT rights.
This summer I went to South Africa to work with an organization called Abashali based in Jalando, which translates to residents of the shacks.
I interned with the NGO Transient Workers Count 2, or TWC2. TWC2 has a strong foundation in advocacy work and research. Singaporean families employ around 225,000 domestic workers, almost all of which live in their employers' homes. I chose to work with the organization because I was interested in producing a documentary about the rights of foreign domestic workers in Singapore and knew it would be important to research and understand the political, social, and economic context in which this issue was embedded.
I spent the summer in Brussels working at Access, a worldwide NGO that works in the realm of digital rights. Access's mission is to extend and defend the human rights of at-risk internet users across the globe. We have reached a moment when digital rights must be respected as human rights. We need to start thinking critically about how to protect the human rights of internet users. My work over the course of the summer at Access gave me the platform to recognize and address those challenges.
The NGO I worked for was the Egyptian Center for Economic and Social Rights. I went to Egypt this summer to research the criminal justice system, specifically the intersection between a 2-year anti-protest law and the prison system. I worked with the Criminal Justice Unit on drafting a report about the prison system in Egypt in comparison with other countries that do pass prison reform, like the Netherlands, Botswana, South Africa, UK, Germany, France, Finland, and others.
I was working with a foundation dedicated to the vindication and ethno-cultural development of Afro-descendant communities. Most of my time was spent doing grant writing and leadership workshops and development with youth between ages 13 through 17.
I was able to visit Dharamsala, India, in order to continue a photo essay that I've been working on for the past 3 years, highlighting the deteriorating human rights situation inside Tibet. I worked with Guchusum. Guchusum is an organization that rehabilitates prisoners of political conscience escaping from Tibet and helps them settle into a new life in exile.
This summer, I decided to go to Jamaica to explore the issue of homophobia.
I chose to work with Zochot. It's a feminist anti-colonial organization that focuses on educating Israeli Jews about the occupation of Palestine.
My work dealt with research into Article 7 of the Universal Global Human Rights Declaration, which has been violated time and time again by the government of the United Kingdom.
This project has allowed me to take a step back and examine the environment I have lived in for the past 21 years.
I think the most valuable lesson from my fellowship is experiencing how the voices and concerns of people struggling daily will tell you far more than any book or statute ever could.
This mantra, these findings, these experiences will propel me through the remainder of my education and will continue to shape my work as a human rights advocate for the rest of my life.